Hey guys, Pixel here, and in today's video, I want to talk about how nothing has felt the same since before 2020. And I say this because everyone is feeling nostalgic. Everyone is missing the 2010s, including me. When I tell you, this is incredibly true. I really miss my favorite year out of the 2010s was 2017. I would have been 15 years old in 2017. And when I tell you, that was like the time to be alive. Things were just so much happier. Like, it felt like when you went outside, the colors were just brighter, people were happier. And I feel like ever since COVID hit in 2020, the world just kind of fell apart. I have these memories where I'm just at my grandma's house playing Roblox with my sisters, and we're just laughing, having a good time. I'm hearing the TV play in the background. We're laughing, just playing a silly Roblox game, and the nostalgia is like so painful. Like, in kind of a good way, but also kind of in a bad way, because it really makes you miss your past. And I really do miss my past a lot. Because when I tell you, I wasn't stressed about work or money or a phone bill or car insurance. It was just peaceful. And I know you could be like, well, you were 15. Of course it was more peaceful. But even if I was an adult in 2017, it wouldn't have been as bad as it is right now. Like, our generation, Gen Z, it's just very unfortunate that most of us are adults at the worst possible time in our economy. It's very unfortunate and it's incredibly sad, but it's the reality we live in, which is why it's got to change for the better. There was a reason why at the beginning of 2026, there was a trend about posting videos from 2016 and talking about it. It's because everyone misses what life was like a decade ago. And some people go further and say life was better before 2012. And I totally agree. I know a lot of us were kids during that time, but still, again, if you were an adult in like 2005, you probably had it so much easier than an adult in 2026, which is Gen Z is getting to be adults. I mean, the oldest Gen Z is like 30 or 29, and the youngest one is like 16 or 15. So yeah, we're in that age range where we're all working, and I just don't think it's fair. And I know life isn't fair, but I don't think it should have ever been this way. You know, people tell me it's normal for life to be unfair, but that's where I disagree. Life was always supposed to be fair. And it's like, how could you make life fair? And that's a fair point. I mean, it's never going to be perfect, but it definitely could be better than what it is right now. And when I tell you, Gen Z really is the only generation I feel like who has had the best of both worlds. We grew up with the iPhone, but also when we were kids, the iPhone didn't really exist for most of us. I was born in 2002. The first iPhone didn't exist until I was 5 years old, and I didn't get my first iPhone until I was 12. I'm 24 now, and I know I look young, but that's besides the point. I had my first electronic when I was 10 years old, and that was a Kindle. After that, that's when I got my iPhone 2 years later, and it was a little before Christmas. It was like December 14th of 2014 when I got it, and this was the iPhone 5C. The nostalgia I feel when I look at a picture or my old phone cases or just a picture online of the iPhone 5C is crazy. That's the very first time I downloaded Siri. It's the first time I played Subway Surfers. That was the first video game I ever became obsessed with. And then it was first it was Subway Surfers, then it was Minecraft, then it was Disney Infinity, and then it was Roblox. And Roblox was actually introduced to me by my youngest sister when she was 7 years old. So when I tell you, I really do miss the past, and I'm sure a lot of us do. It was just a way happier time back then. We were all happy. We were just a lot more friendly. The world just seemed brighter. It seemed like there was less, tension going on in the world with certain things. It was just a much happier time. And I really wish we could just go back to it. Even if, you know, we can't exactly time travel. I mean, that's a whole nother video, but since we physically can't time travel, we should just try to bring 2016 or 2017 to 2026 or 2027. You know, bring the past to the present, since the present is so crappy right now compared to how nostalgic and amazing it was in like 2016 and 2017. So, again, Gen Z grew up with the best of both worlds, and I really wish more people understood this, because we literally had enough time to go outside and be a child and play with toys and just be a kid. Now it's like a kid nowadays that was born in like 2020 or even right now, they literally are gonna, most of them have an iPad shoved in their face and they don't even know what it's like to experience life outside. Not in the same way we did. When I tell you Gen Z is going to be the one that changes the world, I'm so serious. We literally know what both worlds are like. We know what the happiness is like, and we know what the sadness is like. We know what the electronic world is like, and we know what the beautiful outside loving world is like. And I'm not here to discredit the internet or technology. It actually has helped us come a long way and has helped us so very well. Like, it's just helped us a lot. And this is my opinion on it. Social media is a tool, right? It can be used for good or bad. And I don't like how some people do messed up things on it, but I also do like the good part of it. I like that we can connect. Ideas can be spread within 2 minutes. Like, this video can reach anyone across the world, or any other video you watch. Same with any other social media app. It's amazing. We've never lived in a more powerful age where we can connect with each other within 2 minutes. I mean, just think about it, guys. If you want to know something about society, if you want to know something about our history, if you want to get into conspiracy theories even, you could just look it up with the tip of your fingers and you get the answer or some theories within like 30 seconds. This was never possible before, and it's just honestly really amazing that technology has come this far. This is why I say Gen Z is going to be the ones to change the world. Because what world do we want to live in? Do we want to live in a corrupt dystopian world, you know, or do we want to live in a solar punk, happy nature, community garden living world? And I think most of us want the community garden living world. Because when I look at solar punk, like videos, images in cartoons, it just fills me with so much hope and joy. Our world could look like this, and I think it will. We just need to step up and ask, when is enough enough? Let's stop missing our past and bring our past to the present. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I know this video was a little shorter, but I really hope this video resonated with some of you, and I really hope you learned something from it. And I really hope we can create peace, or something close to peace on Earth, and live in a solar punk future. Alright, take care, guys. Bye.